all you've got? Fun!
Oh, that's my friend. That's Sebastian.
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
I like her.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
A feather. This is going to be a feather. Steady won't weave and get it along the same. I actually never read the tutorial about this, but let's read it. Press the corresponding button when prompted to accelerate one's motions. Yeah, makes sense. Good enough.
Levioso!
It's on a feather, of course. Almost the same sound as in the movie, of course.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Do I have to lift it?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Oh lord.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You
Let's
may
go.
begin.
Okay, so we can't super high him.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know! Levioso! Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
This is so...
You're
Okay.
good. Levioso!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
I win because he fell from the... Okay.
Not bad
The ring,
for a
okay.
beginner. You give as good as you get.
He did hit me a couple of times.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
My
Thank you,
opponents were
Professor
Slytherin
Hackett.
as well,
Glad
so-
to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I
No
demand
pressure.
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Nice.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Can Can I get in there? Oh, level 2 lock. She has a better lover than other teachers.
Oh,
Other professors.
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
As you should.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
That chest up there. Must be above. Must be above.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Come on.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Perhaps. But I can't say anything about it. And again, I like it that you have the choice because, you know, I had to lie to a teacher, but this is supposed to be my friend, you know. Or he's becoming my friend, so I could tell him about it. It has the vibe of the movies, you know. You can feel like you really are a special student like Harry Potter was. And he had different relationships with teachers and his friends, and they were very mischievous, of course, but, you know, you can decide whether to be or not in this game. That's really something I enjoy. I find very, very good. No.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
It's
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
We'll see.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Sure am. Okay.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm not giving up. We have to find this bit of tea. I'm going away with the set.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school.
Nice.
So terrible at it.
Made the mistake of leaving my coat.
Okay, so where were we? Was it upstairs? No. I'm lost again. This is going to be a nightmare before I know this castle in and out.
I prefer to study in the library.
Okay, this was... Oh yeah, it was this way. And it should be... No. Yes, there it is.
Lumos.
Where is this? Yes, so we have floorboards on the ground and some motifs. With a circle in the middle. Doubtful.
Sometimes the prefects don't know.
It's here.
Can't imagine imagine
It
how
has to be
inconvenient
here.
travel was before
The motifs on the ground are matching. There it is. Okay, let's get back here. Let's get you back to the painting. Or the empty one. Now, where are we due? Because we're not just going to blindly explore the castle. Ah, yes, Hogsmeade. Weasley after class. Professor Weasley wants to see me in her classroom, which is off the Transfiguration courtyard, located between the library annex and the astronomy wing. Hopefully she has worked on replacing my supplies and getting a new one. Let's go. Cat! I have to pet it.
Revelio.
Ah, there we go. Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of Wye, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Okay. Oh, I know what this place is. That's the challenge we still don't know how to deal with.
Levioso.
Oh, yep. I know what spell we need for
Revelio.
this, but we don't have it yet. Don't repair. It'll come, it'll come. Yep, no, we still can do that.
My friends and I like to spend our evenings.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh yeah. I didn't see that.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived.
He did.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I can't lie to her twice.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Just hold on a second. I'll check something. back to it.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Fair enough.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker.
So
I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
They are all called Mr. Ollivanders.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Sure.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Excellent. Yeah, the issue being that I don't have any assignment yet. But I have to go to Professor Ronan. Okay. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professor that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Repower, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments on their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Excellent. It will be most useful indeed because we need it to repair the statue. Oh, and that's probably our first task actually.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
But you didn't say anything, so I guess I'll just let my book guide me.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it. The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh, that's all of them.
I trust the preliminary
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
There we go. And let's try it out. Be used to mend broken objects and pieces.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay.
Revelio.
What have we checked, but I can't seem to fill this one. Nope. What's this? Oh, okay. Just something I can...
Revelio.
Oh. There we go. Merlin. Oh. This type of magic windows. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the four Hogwarts founders, and various other witches and wizards of the East. Oh. Now let's get to Hogsmeade. I guess things are not going to go according to plan.
Oh, I can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire in the common room later.
Revelio.
But in artifact, homes like these were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion that rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hog's Head Inn, with a wedge of gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. Okay. There seems to be a lot of goblin rebellions throughout history.
Professor Black was terrible before he decided.
What are you up to now?
Nothing.
Revelio.
There it is. Okay, I think the tingling sound might indicate that there's a page nearby to be found. Speaking of pages. Three Sister Spells. The Three Sister Spells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands, when they are rung in the castle. Locals have been ruffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
My parents were thrilled to hear that black.
Hello, looking
Revelio.
Yeah, just a second, please. Broken Broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Watnabe and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm for 30 years. No one knows if she succeeded. That's quite an oddity to display. But okay. There's one here as well.
Astonishing what one
Revelio.
Wooden cats. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Penguin Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Nothing worse.
Gosh, go everywhere. Okay, let's go to Hogsmeade. I want my one. Oh yeah, no, that might be the one that's going to trigger my abilities to use ancient magic. Just another second. There we go. Oh, there's another one.
Revelio.
This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of a musical chair. Yeah, looks like he didn't win indeed.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Can I pick some up? Ah, yes.
Revelio.
I will be most interested in brewing potions.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Oh, and you're supposed to be
there's Hogsmeade
Gryffindor.
over the crest. Past that ruin.
So if I try to go there. Oh. Okay, makes sense.
Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? Ooh. She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Revelio.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
There's something on the map. I have to check that. Okay, it's time. It's about time, I would even say. But we check the saving. Good. Good, you can save whenever you want. That's something to be appreciated. Hello? Oh. Another time, I guess.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Is he trying?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
I mean, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Demi-guys.
Poor Mr. Moon.
What is that?
A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Accio.
There is much to see outside of the castle walls. Not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
This Hogsmeade. I didn't realize we were so far from the castle. Yeah, it's over there.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivandar, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Sure thing.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your Field Skies map. See? Good. The Hogsmeade map shows shops and points of interest. You can track any of these by highlighting an icon, pressing A. So I guess I want to go to Ollivander's. It's just nearby.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.